just outside the city limits of the Circle City, which is known as Indianapolis, Indiana, on a big night.
Circle City,
here
which
in
is known as Indianapolis, Indiana, on a big
Indiana
night.
Pacers,
Here
game
in
1 in the
Indianapolis,
NBA Finals
for
against
one,
Oklahoma City
Indiana
Thunder.
Pacers,
We
game
got
1
ourselves
of
a
the
good one
NBA
right
Finals
here,
against
just
Oklahoma
on the
City
outside
Thunder.
in Lawrence
We got
Township,
ourselves a good one
as
right
it's a
here,
WPSL
just on the
Midwest Conference
outside in
Gateway
Lawrence
Division
Township,
matchup,
as it's a
featuring
WPSL
FC Pride
Midwest
Elite
Conference
playing
Gateway
host
Division
to
matchup,
Junction
featuring
FC.
FC Pride
Pleasant
Elite
evening,
playing
everyone. My
host
name is John
to
Natali,
Junction
and couldn't be more happy to be
FC.
with
Pleasant
you
evening, everyone.
on
My
this
name is John
Thursday
Natali,
evening
and couldn't be
as
more
we
happy
get
to be
set
with you
for
on
game
this Thursday
number
evening
4
as we get set
for
for
FC
game
Pride
number
and for Junction
4
FC, also
for
4.
FC
FC
Pride
comes
and for
second
Junction
in
FC,
the division
also
with that
4.
thrilling
FC Pride comes second in
1-1
the
draw
division with that
the pass
thrilling
game against Lou Fuse, in which a goal was
1-1
scored
draw.
in the 93rd
The pass game
minute
against Lou
by
Fuse,
Bruce
in which a
Bass
goal was scored
to
in the
make that a
93rd
draw.
minute
The equalizer,
by
she
Bruce
got
Bass.
it in about as
To
little
make
of
that
time
a draw,
as you could do
equalizer,
that.
she got it
Junction
in about
FC
as little
off
of
to a
time
rough start.
as you could
0-3
do
on this
that.
young season.
Junction FC
have only
off to a rough start, 0-3 on
actually
this
not
young
scored
season.
so far,
Have only
and have given up 17
actually
goals. A
not
very young
scored
team,
so far,
a very
and have given up
inexperienced team, but
17
it
goals.
all
A
it's going
very
to
young
take for them is to
a
get
very
chemistry, get
inexperienced
camaraderie,
team, but all
to
it's
come
gonna take
together
for
and
them
start playing
is to
really
get
good soccer
chemistry,
here
get
very soon under
camaraderie,
the
to come
leadership
together and
of head
start playing
coach
really
Kip
good soccer
McDaniel.
here very soon
For
under
FC
the
Pride
leadership
Elite's Jamie
of
Gilbert
head
leading
coach
that
Kip
club to
McDaniel.
2-1.
For FC
On
Pride
the
Elite's
season
Jamie
so far,
Gilbert
no
leading that club
losses.
to 2-1.
Again, that draw coming last
On the
week
season
against
so
Lou
far,
Fuse
no
in
losses.
just one of the
Again,
most
that draw coming
exhilarating,
last
thrilling
week
matches
against Lou
you'll
Fuse
ever
in
see,
just
and
one of the
ending,
most
not
exhilarating,
just here in the
thrilling
National
matches
Soccer Network,
you'll
but
ever
all
see, and
across the
endings,
country.
not just here in the National Soccer Network, but all across the country. Starting for Junction FC, it's Elise Day, Peyton Kaiser, Caroline Sheehan, Kaylee Winters, Cecilia Willie, Isabel Massey, Cecilia Barkley, Lily Klopfenstein, Corinne Adams, Caitlin Mann, and Riley Schultz, the first 11 for head coach Kip McDaniel. And then for coach Jamie Gilbert and FC Pride Elite, Haley Wade in net tonight, Brees Bass, Sammy King wearing the captain's band, Emery Newland, Gretchen Mallon, Lauren Adam, Samantha Pullins, Kira Verberg, Summer Fischel, and Dominique Butler round out the starting 11 for head coach Jamie Gilbert. The key for FC Pride Elite, as always, is get ahead early, because once they play and they can play that defense, they have a stellar defensive back line. So if they can get a couple goals early and really put this Junction FC team down, it might be a long night. But again, give credit for Junction FC coming all the way from the friendly state of Illinois, just to our west. Cross-state rivalry maybe starting to brew here in the Circle City. Clouds overhead. Sun was trying to peek out a little bit. Mother Nature hasn't been too kind throughout most of Indianapolis this afternoon. Rain pretty much all throughout the city in different parts of it. Sun would come out one part, and there'd be heavy rain on another part. I know our cameraman, Michael Blezick, faced some treacherous conditions coming down from Muncie, Ball State area, to come down here to camera this game tonight, but he does a fantastic job. So happy that Michael's here with me live at the Pride Performance Center in Lawrence Township. Considered an Indianapolis address, but it is Lawrence Township for the locals around here. A beautiful facility, one of the crown gems of soccer here in Indianapolis. Of course, have Michael A. Carroll Stadium, home of the Indy 11 and the IU Indy Jaguars. And then you have Grand Park up north in Westfield that houses, seems like 1,000 soccer fields, 800 baseball fields, 37 football fields, probably a canasta or a pinochle table in there somewhere. But that's where the USLW Indy 11 champions of 2023 play their home matches. And we are getting ready. It is Carly Gilbert, the Moorhead State product, over the ball to center line. And we are underway in Indianapolis. FC Pride wearing those very recognizable aqua uniforms. And Junction FC with the black and, let's call it magenta. That's what my eyes tell me. I don't have my Crayola color palette with me this evening, but nice looking kits. See, sponsored by Chick-fil-A. So it's one of the best sponsors out there as far as not just youth sports, but amateur, all through the professional level. So that's a great sponsor to have on this season for Junction FC. And good eats afterwards. If you're not doing the spicy chicken, sans pickles, you're doing it wrong. That's my advice for you today. Courtesy of John Natali. Happy to be with you on this Thursday evening. towards us. Ball stripped in the middle. Butler there. She's going to play it forward. And lots of black jerseys there. So now they'll try to counter. You see number 9 in the picture just recently. The hero of the last game against Lou Fuse, putting that ball in the back of the net. And here's Bass now. 1v1 versus Day, but Day there to meet the challenge. That's exactly what Pride has to do in this matchup. Attack early. Pressure Day in goal. Congestion on our side. Ball is heavy, and Butler will throw this in. Dominate Butler. The Murray State product. Mark her by wearing that pink headband this evening. This ball played back to the back line. That's Willie. Now towards the middle. Just right away. That ball stripped away. Good defense from Sammy King, the captain. This ball played forward. Good ball. Newland trying to track it down, but a little bit too heavy. And I'm sure that that has a lot to do with the conditions of this field. Very, very good field for absorbing the wet weather. But nonetheless, the ball's going to skip if it's low and hard. And that's what that ball was. And dry field, that's probably a great service entry from Newland. But takes a skip, goes out of bounds. And Day will play this at her 6. Third minute just underway. Here for this Midwest Conference Gateway Division matchup. Second place, FC Pride Elite facing off against 5th place Junction FC. Both teams' respective 4th match of the season. And on the counter, good ball movement from Junction. This ball played forward, good run ahead. Massey just overran it. And Haley Wade getting the start tonight. The Marquette Golden Eagle of the Big East. In net, wearing that black keeper's jersey with the aqua socks. Ball forward, good pressure from the outside. Verberg, Ball State, 1v1, takes a shot, just goes left, but Newland there to clean it up. 1-0, FC Pride Elite. Kira Verberg had a shot, got Day on the ground, and then from the left, Emery Newland comes in to clean up the mess. And now it's 1-0 FC Pride Elite in the 4th minute. Give the assist to Verberg. And it's 1-0 very early here at the Pride Performance Center. This ball played long, and Butler will see it go out of bounds. She'll do the throw into the neutral third. There's Bass on the turn. Ball still in the air. King able to play it back, and it goes all the way back to Wade. One of the keys to victory was what I had mentioned. Get out early, and that 1-0 deficit already in the 4th minute could loom large for Junction FC. Having trouble finding the offense on this young season. But here's Newland just outside the 18. Brings it to the top. Not a good touch there, but played back. And now to the back line as Fischel got it all the way back. And Wade way out of her box, but plays it to our side to Butler. And just two-man soccer right now as they try to find a seam. This ball sent forward on a run by Bass. She has some pace and a little miscommunication there. You could see the head turn looking at Newland, who was going to get that ball. And Bass slowed up. If she would have kept going, she probably would have been able to keep that in bounds. But nonetheless, it's going to be a goal kick for Day. Again from her 6. As we're about to enter the 7th minute. The boot, short kick. Newland there to head it. And Bass out in front. She has Gilbert inside the box. Bass makes a move inside the 18, takes a shot, and just sails wide of the right post. That ball was deflected, but a great shot nonetheless. And I'm sure that deflection just narrowly made that ball go right of the post. It'll be a set-piece corner on the near side for FC Pride Elite. And King is going to play it back. Adams sends it into the box. The Boilermaker, ball up in the air and falls over the net. So that'll be a goal kick. Oh, we'll have a corner. Okay. And Fischel, the Billiken over there. As is Sammy King. Fischel will be attending St. Louis University upcoming in the fall. Sammy King, a Marion Knight, small college located in downtown Indianapolis. And King has it. This back to ball in the middle. That could find the back of the net and just sailed over the upper 90 of the left crossbar. My goodness. Lauren Adam with the boot from about 42 yards out. Put it real close. It'll be a goal kick for Day. Already early action on net against the young keeper, Elise Day. As she sends this one away. Headed forward, 2 aqua jerseys there, lots of black and red. All popped up again. And Day will come out. And she'll swing it to the near side. Here's Caitlin Mann. Pressure coming. Not a lot of help, just ran into a wall of aqua jerseys. Ball still squirts away though. And Junction maintains possession. They'll try to switch fields. Into the middle, cross the center line. Good ball there. Here's Sheehan. Takes a shot. And Hannah diving. Wade, she wasn't sure about that one. Didn't know where that ball, the trajectory was coming from, so she fell. And luckily, goes wide of the net. So good attempt by Caroline Sheehan. On a long shot. Butler plays this forward. And Gilbert was there. Some pressure coming up from Pullins. Another Boilermaker, Big Ten. Newland giving chase. And number 13, probably the most aggressive player on this FC Pride Elite team for Coach Jamie Gilbert. And good turn there to keep that ball in bounds. And now on the sideline, here's Newland with speed. Plays it forward. And that ball's going to roll out of bounds. Good idea, but just too heavy on the touch. It'll be a goal kick again for Day. Midwest Conference Gateway Division matchup. Women's Premier Soccer League on the National Soccer Network. Advertise with National Soccer Network to reach a wide audience through live soccer broadcasts. We offer customized packages including 30 and 60-second commercials placed across our soccer streams. Boost your brand's visibility and engage with fans in real time. Scan the QR code on your screen or call 586-304-4405. Ball out of bounds will be a throw-in on the far side for Junction FC. And you can see the graphic there, getting the game, advertised with the National Soccer Network. I want to thank Angelina, our producer for this evening, back in the mothership in Shelby Township, Michigan. Back to Butler, and trying to reset in the middle. And not enough mustard on that one. And trying to turn is Massey. Pressured from Gretchen Mallon, another Marion Knight. That's Pullins, and she'll play it all the way back. You've heard me say already a few colleges for different players, and you cannot have more than 4 from a specific university or college on your roster. A lot of IU Indy Jaguars, Marion Knights, some U Indy Greyhounds. Have the 2 Purdue players. But just all spread out. Actually, 2 Murray State products. Reese Bass and Dominique Butler. Not typical for Central Indiana. All played ahead, just over the head of Verberg, the Ball State Cardinal. Our cameraman came from that area. Muncie, about 45 minutes north of Indianapolis. And here comes the throw. Light throw. Fisher will play it back to Butler. And with some space, she's going to play it all the way back to Mallon. And then they'll cross fields. So now on the far sideline. Now back into the middle. Gilbert. Now chases it down. Now back towards us and Butler. On the turn, Fischel. Splits the defense, now in the middle of the pitch. Plays it forward, good ball, but Day there. Had 2 closing FC Pride Elite players in Newland and Gilbert. But that ball found its way to Day. Heavy touch, and here comes the boot. Sends it away. Just in front of the center line, Fischel there. Ball still in the air. Newland comes away with it, now Brees Bass. Working inside the 18. Goes into the middle. Shot deflected. Gilbert there. Can she turn? Gets it back to Fischel. About 25 yards out. Top of the circle. Left-footed shot, but sails high the crossbar. And Day again. With a goal kick. It'll be Chloe Sikora coming into the match for Junction FC, number 66. She spells Lily Klopfenstein in the 14th minute as we get ready to enter the 15th minute. 1-0 on an early goal by Emery Newland. Give the assist to Kara Verberg. She had the shot. Just went a little bit to Day's right, but Newland was there to clean it up and put it in the back of the net for the early 1-0 advantage. Good ball down the sideline. Massey there, right in front of the flag. Sends it into the box. Still in trouble. Here comes a shot, and Schultz just pulled her head back, and that ball went over the netting and into the parking lot. And now FC Pride Elite will work methodically from their defending third to get this ball up. As we approach the 16th minute, John Natali on the National Soccer Network. Happy to be with you here tonight in Indianapolis, just outside the city limits. Gilbert giving chase, but Barkley there. 2 captains for Junction FC tonight. The other is Meg Rasso, the backup goalie, wearing 00. We'll see if she gets in this one. But Day has been busy. Not really a lot of shots on target, but a lot of goal kicks because that offense just continues to build for FC Pride Elite. And Newland with it again. Trying to get inside the 18. Too heavy on the touch, and it'll be a goal kick for Day. And Day will send this away. The circle, Newland there, battle in the air. And Sikora comes with it, with Newland giving chase out of bounds. It'll be a throw-in for Junction on the far sideline, just in front of the center line. 17th minute. And a foul, our first. And this will get sent away as they stack on top of the 18. And here it comes inside the box. Good ball. Headed away. Try to get a backflip. And that ball popped out. Gilbert there. She'll play it all the way back. And good opportunity there. Just couldn't get a clean hit. Trying to get it over her head. Some chase on the far side. Verberg. And a penalty foul. Wow. Or a handball. Caitlin Mann took a pretty good spill on that one. As she walks a little bit gingerly. And she's going to stay in the match as this ball is sent away. As we just entered the 19th minute. A little confusion on who's going to throw that ball in. Them's going in favor of Pride. Out of bounds, and a little shove by Caitlin Mann. No foul called on that. Let's see that up here in the booth. As Mann gets ready to throw it in, and she does. Sikora and Verberg get tangled up. As we just entered the 20th minute. Ball sent away. And now Junction will switch fields. This hit there. Sikora comes up with it. This ball popped up. Gilbert there. So is Bass giving chase. And everybody falling to the ground. Now Newland. And that's going to be a foul the other way. Wow. From the ambient tones of our camera mic, you can hear head coach Jamie Gilbert not shy to voice his opinions on the pitch. Very demonstrative, but he cares about his players. And surprised that that one was called against his FC Pride Elite team. Man chases it down. Giving chase was Bass. Kind of a return favor on the sideline. Bass working against Barkley. Down the turn, Junction. Sikora. And Mann had to get rid of it quickly. Good defense there, poked out. It'll be a throw-in for Junction FC. 1-0 on an early goal in the 4th minute by Emery Newland on the far side, cleaning up the missed shot by Kira Verberg. And now all the way back to Wade, who's been a little bit more active than maybe anticipated here in the first half. As we enter the 22nd minute. John Natale and the National Soccer Network. And miscommunication there, just let it go, and Sakura ended up with it over to Massey, but that ball heavy, and this will go all the way back to Wade. Be sure to check out National Soccer Network's Game Rewind, bringing you the past with life and full commentary and dynamic graphics. Relive your favorite games with a professional broadcast experience where the past lives in the future. Scan the QR code or call 586-304-4405 to start watching today. Bryn Maxwell and Caroline Kelly enter. Maxwell, the UT San Antonio product. Caroline Kelly, part of that IU Indy Women's Jaguars team, formerly IUPUI. Now Sammy King in space. Will get it outside to Newland. Ball poked away. It'll be a throw-in on the far sideline for FC Pride Elite. Newland takes a shot, and Day there to knock it down. Good strike from Newland from about 25 yards out to test Day again. Fans for decades, Roberts Camera and Use Photo Pro have stood at the Midwest premier destination for all things photography and videography. Since their establishment in 1957, they've cultivated a legacy of trust and expertise, supporting photographers and videographers in bringing their creative visions to life. Whether you're a professional capturing timeless moments or a hobbyist exploring your passion, Roberts Camera in Indianapolis and Use Photo Pro are here to guide you every step of the way. Check them out at robertscamera.com. Butler plays it forward, getting screened there. Good anticipation from Kaylee Winters. Out to the outside, Massey working against Butler. She'll play it back. Ball too heavy for Winters, but all the way to almost the center line. Now they'll switch fields to the far side. Adams played it forward. Hit Kaiser. She didn't know where it went, but it went right to the feet of FC Pride Elite. So now they'll work from the neutral third. With pace, that's Fischel. Still with it. And she'll get it outside Newland. That ball's going to roll heavy and go out of play. It'll be a throw-in on the far sideline for Corin Adams. 25th minute. We'll have two more substitutions coming in for head coach Kit McDaniel. Be Caroline Blount and Scott Minert entering, number 15 and 16. And also for head coach Jamie Gilbert. Be Taylor Wirt and Talia Weitzel. Ball stripped away. And now King with some space plays it into the box. And offside called. As we'll have our substitutions enter. Taylor Wirt, the Mercer product. And then from Miami University of the Oxford variety in Oxford, Ohio, is Talia Weitzel, a Red Hawk. Here's Kelly on the far side now. Weitzel giving chase. That ball go out of bounds, and it's going to be a throw, long throw, deep into defending third for Junction FC. Kelly in the box. Here's Fischel. Trying to turn, looking for help. And she'll play it to the middle as King will switch fields. Ball to the box. Kelly on top. Takes a shot with the right. Hits the post. Christmas cards coming for the right woodwork from Elise Day on that rocket shot. From the IU Indy Jaguar, Caroline Kelly. What a strike. But just caught the woodwork on the left side of the net. Here's a throw in from Butler. They'll switch fields. King now in the middle. She'll play it far side to Adam. Now back to King, just outside the 18. She takes a shot with the right, and Day there to smother it. Weitzel was charging, but Day made a good sliding save. And it remains 1-0 as we're in the 28th minute. Here in Lawrence Township, Indiana, just on the outside of the city limits of Indianapolis. Kelly tried to find a streaking Weitzel. Couldn't get it to her. Now Weitzel comes back, but too heavy on that touch. It'll be a throw-in on the far sideline as Coldy Carson prepares to come in. Carson, a member of the FC Pride 08 ECNL team. And now we'll have the throw. Jostled for. And out comes FC Pride with it to our side. Here's Verberg. Into the middle, ball not good, heavy enough, but she'll play it back to Mo Kelly on the turn. Got shoved to the ground. We'll have a foul. Peyton Kaiser didn't want Caroline Kelly to turn. She didn't let her, but a foul in a dangerous position just outside the 18, right above the circle for FC Pride Elite. And it's going to be Carson who takes this, so the fresh sub still get a shot on goal. Four-man wall, 10 yards back. This one from about, well, we'll call it 27 yards. Just up top of the circle, the 18. Carson lines up. Under it. Ball, great save by Day to punch it. That ball was headed just under the crossbar. Day got a piece of it on a great save by Elise Day. She's had a nice match so far. And that ball skips heavy as Weitzel gave chase and Day there to meet it. Day having to work extra hard in this first half, but so far has just surrendered the one goal, and that was early in the 4th minute. Weitzel, and off side is called. Just ahead of that imaginary line. "31st minute, 1-0 FC Pride, an early goal by Emery Newland. It was a shot by Kira Verberg, sailed a little bit left of a diving Elise Day, but Newland was there to catch it on the back end and put it in. And that's where we sit in the 31st minute here at the Pride Performance Center. Midwest Conference Gateway Division matchup. Women's Premier Soccer League on the National Soccer Network. On a cloudy, humid Thursday evening in the Circle City, but a big night in downtown Indianapolis. And a watch party happening at Gainbridge Fieldhouse, home of the Indiana Pacers, your Eastern Conference representative in the NBA Finals, which begins tonight. They've traveled to Oklahoma City to take on the Thunder. One team, the expectations were them to be there. The other one, not so much. But Indiana getting through Milwaukee. And also Cleveland, the Knicks. And now they got to take their shot against the youngest team in the league, the Oklahoma City Thunder, and MVP Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. To our side. Here's Carson, plays it ahead. Kelly giving chase, as is Verberg. Kelly somehow ended up with that, but now popped away and cleared by Junction FC. Sikora. Big tackle there from Mallon. It'll be a throw-in from Massey. She'll drop it off. And Minert will do the honors. Sails over everybody's head. Mallon will collect it, and she'll send it to the middle. When it comes to quality and reliability, we've got you covered as an authorized reseller. Roberts Camera proudly offers the biggest names in the photography industry, including Canon, Nikon, Sony, and many more. Our extensive inventory ensures that you'll find the latest and greatest equipment to meet your needs. Whether it's cutting-edge mirrorless camera, a versatile DSLR, or the perfect lens, their expert team is ready to help you choose the right gear. Be sure to check out Roberts Camera and use PhotoPro downtown Indianapolis, or visit them online at robertscamera.com. Want to thank Roberts so much for coming on board with us, partnering with us. Ball in the middle. Weitzel was there, but she was off. Day came out and made the sliding save, but the whistle blew. And we'll have another substitution for head coach Kit McDaniel. Tammy Shallett, number 5, will enter the match. She will spell the team captain, Celia Barkley, here in the 34th minute. 1-0 FC Pride Elite on an early goal in the 4th minute. That's where we sit. Haley Wade has been very quiet. She has to say Frosty back there on her side of the net for FC Pride. But Elise Day has been busy. And on cue, Wade comes out, collects that. She'll roll to the outside. So FC Pride Elite now in the neutral third. With some pace. Down to the middle, still with it. Ball deflected. And to the feet of Massey. Carson giving chase. And Junction FC going to reset from their back line. Overcast conditions, lots of rain early this afternoon. Not sure if any's going to fall during this match, not in the forecast. But Mother Nature does not make up her mind in Indianapolis. If you don't like the weather here, just wait 5 minutes. And she can come with fury, as we've had a couple matches here where she has had her way, including tornado warnings. We actually had to shut down the broadcast and go audio because we lost the camera due to lightning strikes. We got the match on. That was the first match of the season against Peoria. There's a ball forward. Kelly was there, but this will find its way all the way back to Day. We'll scrum in the middle. Weitzel fighting hard for it, but taken away by Junction FC. Played back to Day. It's Lou Fuse at 3-1-0. They have 4 matches under their belt. This is FC Pride's 4th match, so they could tie Lou Fuse depending on their next match, which will be against this Junction FC team. Peoria City in 3rd, their inaugural season in the WPSL. They did get that victory. 2 losses, the first one coming here on this very pitch in the first game of the season. And then Missouri Reign at 1-0-2. And then Junction FC still winless and pointless in this young season. Have 3 substitutions for head coach Jamie Gilbert coming on. Amy Velasquez, Marion Coro, and Sandra Swartz. And we'll also have a substitution for head coach Kip McDaniel again, as we're getting ready to approach the 38th minute. John Natale, happy to be with you at the Pride Performance Center. The substitutions have made. That's actually no substitution coming in. That was just Celia Barkley scanning the sideline for Junction FC. She just came out on a recent substitution. 38th minute. On top of the 18, still at the feet. Now played back on the new substitution. That's Schwartz. And Velasquez will play it all the way towards us and Colty Carson. And into the middle. Schwartz will play it to the far side. That's King. Just outside the 18. Tripped up, still now outside the 18. And the call is going to be... looks like a corner. So it will be. Or is this a free kick? Did they call a foul there? Just, I mean, a boot's worth outside the 18 as the ball was kicked a little bit. But I think that's closer to... let's see where they place this. Yeah, not too far out. Very close and dangerous play. So basically a short service corner. Coming from outside the 18. That far end on the end line. Now we will have a substitution. Number 17, Olivia Paul, getting ready to come in. She's getting talked to by her head coach, Kip McDaniel. And she enters. So here comes a real short corner just outside the box. Stack formation on the back post. Kelly moving. There's a whistle, and here it comes. Into the middle. Ball in the air. Skipped away. Velasquez got a head on it. Still inside the box. Trying to clear. Bodies everywhere. And finally a foul. So pinball action within the 18 ends up in a foul. And it'll be a free kick. Deep for Junction FC. 40th minute. This ball sent away. And all the way back, this was going to think about playing away, but good footwork there from Lauren Adam. Now Velasquez, she'll play it to the near side, to Carson. And going to switch fields. Ball ahead, way too heavy from Lauren Adam. Will be a throw-in on the far sideline for Junction FC. (1-0), our score on a goal very early in the 4th minute. Off the foot of Emery Newland. Kara Verber got in the box. Put a shot on goal against Day. Day fell to the ground diving for it, and it was going right of her. But Newland was right there to put in the back of the net for the easy goal and put FC Pride up early 1-0. That's where we sit as we just entered the 42nd minute. These 3 points crucial for FC Pride in this Midwest Conference Gateway Division. But a point also big for the confidence and maybe a momentum builder for Junction FC. Not playing bad soccer in this one. It's been mostly possessed by FC Pride Elite, but not a lot of shots on goal, at least on target. The post has helped in one instance from Caroline Kelly. But other than that, Day has played a good game so far in this first half for Junction FC in net. Massey. And good help defense coming from that backside from Schwartz. Now Velazquez in space. Here's Wirt into the box. And a whistle blown. Velazquez just got a little bit too out far in front. Was the Purple Ace from Evansville. About 3.5 hours southwest of Indianapolis. Minute to throw this in. Weitzel and Schwartz gave a chase. Schwartz ends up with it. We'll play it to the middle. Coro. Now to Weitzel. And intercepted by Sakura. Good defense. Sakura's played well, number 66, since she entered early in this one. Good work from Schwartz there, and they'll switch fields. And now FC Pride working from the far side. Now Carson towards us. Into the middle. Too heavy on that ball from Weitzel. And Wirt would like to take that one back. It'll be another goal kick for Day, 44th minute. Day sends it away. Battle in the air. Kelly ends up with it. Good touch to Velazquez. Trying to give chase. But Kaiser wouldn't let Velazquez get in front. Carson working against Massey. And Weitzel came in. So here's Coro. She'll play it to Velazquez. Little heavy on the touch. And Weitzel tried to settle. Off her chest. Fell to the ground. And they will call a foul on that. Actually, no, they'll just call it a throw-in. Okay. Or what are they doing? Carson's going to lay it down. So our fourth referee said that was a foul, as Carson was getting ready to throw it in from the side referee. So she'll send this in. 45th minute. And our head referee wants that one-man wall a little bit back, Massey. So here's Carson. Sends that ball in, low line drive, headed out. And now Carson will get it again. Heavy on the touch. And now Massey to retreat, working against Coro. Good touch. Minert lost it, tried to get it to Sheehan. And Weitzel just lets that one go. As we're in added time. One 0 advantage, FC Pride early in this one, the 4th minute. That's where we sit. Haley Wade on the FC Pride side in net has been relatively quiet. But Elise Day has had to work extra hard in her 18, but she's done a magnificent job so far. Just the one goal, but has made some quality saves and got some help from the woodwork on the left post. On a gorgeous shot from Caroline Kelly. That ball took a heck of a ricochet off that post. It was a great strike. But fortunately, just didn't go in the back of the net for Junction FC. We're in the waning minutes of added time. Weitzel popped in the air. Massey over there. Outside the 18. Trying to turn 3 blue jerseys over there. Now inside the box. Good anticipation from Coro to knock that away. Coro, another Marion Knight. Top of the 18. Tried to take a shot, deflected. That was Riley Scholes. She's had 2 opportunities, sent a first one real high, and she's a little shaken up, number 99. And the whistle blows. And that'll do it for our first half of soccer in the 4th minute. FC Pride Elite goes up 1-0. We'll take a 15-minute break. We'll come back with the second half of 45 minutes of soccer right here on the National Soccer Network.
The 2025 UDM Boys Summer College Prospect ID Camp is designed for field players and goalkeepers seeking exposure to college coaches, professional training sessions, competitive matches, and insight into the college soccer environment. Directed by the UDM men's soccer staff, this camp is ideal for players serious about advancing their soccer careers. On July 26th and 27th, the camp becomes a perfect platform for aspiring athletes to showcase their talent and commitment. For more information and to register, visit DetroitMercySoccerCamps.com.
Chaos FC is a soccer club in Macomb County, Michigan, dedicated to player development through professional training. Our mission is to offer a safe, positive environment that nurtures youth talent. We aim to help players reach their full potential and compete at high levels in MYSL, MSP, SP, and MRL. We provide equal opportunities for all players to develop skills, knowledge, and appreciation for soccer through top-tier training and positive coaching. Our goal is to help players grow as individuals, promoting life skills such as sportsmanship, teamwork, goal setting, and fair play. Learn more today by visiting chaosfc.us. you are interested in participating in a sport that requires skill, fitness, strategic thinking, and team play, soccer offers opportunities at various levels to improve fitness and coordination. Whether you prefer casual participation, competitive play, or joining a futsal league, our organization provides a welcoming environment to learn new skills and meet new people. Register today for the Macomb Soccer Summer Camp from July 14th to 18th. The camp will be led by Kansas City's professional players James Togba and Mike De Silva. It is open to boys and girls aged 6 through 16 with an early bird registration fee of $175 if registered by July 7th. Gain knowledge from professionals in an engaging and competitive setting. For further information, visit mrsl.us.
This is Inside the Game, where passion meets precision. Jonathan Turner, Nathan Wangler, and John Natale are your hosts, breaking down every goal, every controversy, every match that matters. From the heart of American soccer to the global stage. No fluff, just football. Weekdays at 9 a.m. live on YouTube, Roku TV, Facebook, Twitter, and all listening platforms. Step in, speak up, stay locked in. This is Inside the Game.
The Flint City Bucks are Michigan's top soccer franchise with 4 national championships, 9 conference titles, and 15 Great Lakes Division titles. They have produced 107 players for Major League Soccer, and they focus on attracting top talent and shaping soccer's future. Michigan Bucks Academy joins NLS Next new competition tier starting in September of 2025. This offers elevated levels of play and flexibility for high school participation. The Academy will provide premier development, high-performance training, and exposure to scouts through regional tournaments and MLS Next events. For more information on tryouts, training programs, and key updates as we prepare for our first season in MLS Next new tier, visit MichiganBucksAcademy.com.
The 2025 UDM Boys Summer College Prospect ID Camp is designed for field players and goalkeepers seeking exposure to college coaches, professional training sessions, competitive matches, and insight into the college soccer environment. Directed by the UDM men's soccer staff, this camp is ideal for players serious about advancing their soccer careers. On July 26th and 27th, the camp becomes a perfect platform for aspiring athletes to showcase their talent and commitment. For more information and to register, visit DetroitMercySoccerCamps.com.
Accelerate your soccer journey this summer at Oakland University. From June 30th to July 31st, players will have the incredible opportunity to refine their skills under the guidance of Oakland University soccer coaches. Train at world-class facilities while gaining insight into life in a collegiate environment. These camps cater to a range of skill sets and ages, from youth programs to the Elite ID program, ensuring participants are surrounded by peers who challenge and inspire. As one of the premier soccer institutions in the Horizon League, Oakland University soccer program offers an unparalleled environment for growth and development. Don't miss your chance. Register now at OaklandBoysSoccerCamps.com.
2025 UDM Boys Summer College Prospect ID Camp is designed for field players and goalkeepers seeking exposure to college coaches, professional training sessions, competitive matches, and insight into the college soccer environment. Directed by the UDM men's soccer staff, this camp is ideal for players serious about advancing their soccer careers. On July 26th and 27th, the camp becomes a perfect platform for aspiring athletes to showcase their talent and commitment. For more information and to register, visit DetroitMercySoccerCamps.com.
Chaos FC is a soccer club in Macomb County, Michigan, dedicated to player development through professional training. Our mission is to offer a safe, positive environment that nurtures youth talent. We aim to help players reach their full potential and compete at high levels in MYSL, MSP, SP, and MRL. We provide equal opportunities for all players to develop skills, knowledge, and appreciation for soccer through top-tier training and positive coaching. Our goal is to help players grow as individuals, promoting life skills such as sportsmanship, teamwork, goal setting, and fair play. Learn more today by visiting chaosfc.us. If you are interested in participating in a sport that requires skill, fitness, strategic thinking, and team play, soccer offers opportunities at various levels to improve fitness and coordination. Whether you prefer casual participation, competitive play, or joining a futsal league, our organization provides a welcoming environment to learn new skills and meet new people. Register today for the Macomb Soccer Summer Camp from July 14th to 18th. The camp will be led by Kansas City's professional players James Togba and Mike De Silva. It is open to boys and girls aged 6 through 16 with an early bird registration fee of $175 if registered by July 7th. Gain knowledge from professionals in an engaging and competitive setting. For further information, visit mrsl.us.
This is Inside the Game, where passion meets precision. Jonathan Turner, Nathan Wengler, and John Natale are your hosts, breaking down every goal, every controversy, every match that matters. From the heart of American soccer to the global stage. No fluff, just football. Weekdays at 9 a.m. live on YouTube, Roku TV, Facebook, Twitter, and all listening platforms. Step in, speak up, stay locked in. This is Inside the Game.
The Flint City Bucks are Michigan's top soccer franchise with 4 national championships, 9 conference titles, and 15 Great Lakes Division titles. They have produced 107 players for Major League Soccer, and they focus on attracting top talent and shaping soccer's future. Michigan Bucks Academy joins NLS Next new competition tier starting in September of 2025. This offers elevated levels of play and flexibility for high school participation. The Academy will provide premier development, high-performance training, and exposure to scouts through regional tournaments and MLS Next events. For more information on tryouts, training programs, and key updates as we prepare for our first season in MLS Next new tier, visit MichiganBucksAcademy.com.
The 2025 UDM Boys Summer College Prospect ID Camp is designed for field players and goalkeepers seeking exposure to college coaches, professional training sessions, competitive matches, and insight into the college soccer environment. Directed by the UDM men's soccer staff, this camp is ideal for players serious about advancing their soccer careers. On July 26th and 27th, the camp becomes a perfect platform for aspiring athletes to showcase their talent and commitment. For more information and to register, visit DetroitMercySoccerCamps.com.
Accelerate your soccer journey this summer at Oakland University.
From June 30th to July 31st, players will have the incredible opportunity to refine their skills under the guidance of Oakland University soccer coaches.
Train at world-class facilities while gaining insight into life in a collegiate environment.
These camps cater to a range of skill sets and ages, from youth programs to the Elite ID program,
ensuring participants are surrounded by peers who challenge and inspire. As one of the premier soccer institutions in the Horizon League, Oakland University soccer program offers an unparalleled environment for growth and development.
Don't miss your chance.
Register now at oaklandboyssoccercamps.com.
Back at the Pride Performance Center, just outside the city limits of Indianapolis, Indiana. Big things happening in Indianapolis right now. The Indiana Pacers will be playing in their first NBA Finals game since the year 2000 against the Oklahoma City Thunder later on. But right here, we've got ourselves a great matchup in the Midwest Conference of the Gateway Division, Women's Premier League Soccer on the National Soccer Network. A pleasant evening, everyone. John Natali for the second half. It's 1-0 on an early goal in the 4th minute by Emery Newland. It was a shot by Kira Verberg, went 1v1 against Elise Day, who really played a fantastic first half for Junction FC. And she dove for it, and the ball was going a little bit wide, but Newland was on the backside to knock it into the back of the net, and that's where we stood the remainder of that first half. We have a keeper change. Sarah Bambrick from IU Indy, another Jaguar, now to the game. Wearing that gray keeper's jersey. This ball played forward as FC Pride Elite seeing if they can't go early like they did in that first half. But have to give a lot of credit to Elise Day. She had a wonderful first half, just the 1 goal surrendered, but she was under a lot of fire, made some spectacular saves to keep this at 1-0. Be a free kick from the defending third, sent forward. Still in play. Some re-enters for both clubs, and some who finished out the first half. Still on the pitch for both Jamie Gilbert and Kit McDaniel. Jamie Gilbert of FC Pride Elite head coach, and Kit McDaniel of Junction FC. Big game, big 3 points. Clearly for both clubs. There's a shot that's deflected. Pops out. Ball just took a wicked bounce. Now Butler on the far sideline. Sammy King. And she'll play it back to Butler. And see if they switch fields. They do, as it comes towards us. Now here's Sammy King, team captain for this evening. Playing 2-man with Fischel. Down to the middle, Gretchen Mallon. Bass tried to turn, couldn't get it. All headed it out. And good play there from Bambrick to get it ahead to Pullins as a charging Caroline Sheehan is coming towards the net. Here's Fischel. Be attending St. Louis University this fall, a Billiken. Now outside the 18. Takes a shot with the left in the box, deflected out. Now popped up. Tried to play back inside, but no aqua jerseys there. See number 66, Chloe Sikora. She came in early in the first half and actually had a really nice first half for Junction FC. Here's Sammy King outside the 18. Plays a good ball into the middle. Bass there, tried to turn. Little heavy on the touch. She recollects and she'll bring it back out. Looking for help. Trying to turn. Caroline Kelly up top. Now she gets a ball to her. Ball heavy and cleared out. Mallon comes up, flicks it ahead. And now this ball forward. Massey giving chase, so is Butler. And Verberg now in space. And she'll play it back to Butler, and they'll reset and switch fields towards us. Here's Lauren Adam, the Boilermaker from Purdue. Kelly tried to get the turn. Couldn't do it. Taken away by Junction. Still not a danger yet. That ball flicked forward. Sheehan giving chase, but back in possession. Sammy King. Here's Fischel. Splitting into defense. Takes a shot on goal. It's going to sail high. And Meg Rasso on the keeper change for Junction FC. Sees it sail high. And she'll get a goal kick from her 6. As we just entered the 51st minute. FC Pride in their 4th match, 2-1-0. As Lou Fuse 3-1-0. That draw coming in a dramatic fashion on this very pitch just a week ago. When Brees Bass put a goal in, the equalizer, in the 93rd minute. To have Lou Fuse party spoiled. That was the first goal that they had given up the entire season. And it came at the worst possible time, but the best possible time for FC Pride Elite to go away with that one at the draw. Kelly in the box. Fighting for it, tangled up, still trying to win it, but good defense there from Junction. But Adam comes up. Ball poked away. There'll be a throw-in on the near sideline for FC Pride. Kelly trying to turn. That's Bryn Maxwell, number 4. She came in late in the first half. All out of bounds. Will be a throw-in. Here's King. Now all the way back past the center line to Butler. She works forward. Bass there, couldn't get the turn. Now towards us. It's Kloffenstein. She started this match, number 13. Butler working the far sideline. It'll be a throw-in. We'll have 2 substitutions for Junction FC for head coach Kip McDaniel. It'll be Riley Scholes, number 99, and number 16, Scout Minert. In this 53rd minute. (1-0) on the early goal in the 4th minute by FC Pride Elite. That's where we stood. Liste had to work hard for Junction FC on her side of the net, but did a splendid job just holding FC Pride to the 1 goal. Got a little assist from the woodwork on the left side of the net in which Sarah Bambrick is currently occupying. Nonetheless, if it doesn't go in, it doesn't go in. That's why we sit at 1-0. It was a great strike by Caroline Kelly. Just couldn't find it inside the net. Opportunity deep for Junction FC, lined up on top of the 18. And this free kick will come away. Man with the curl on the backside. This ball sent into the box. And Bambrick mishandled it off her gloves. And it's going to be a corner for Junction FC. Caroline Sheehan will take this from the far side. Ball into the middle. Far post. And headed out. It'll be a goal kick for Bambrick. IU Indy Jaguar, who play their home matches at Michael A. Carroll Stadium on the campus of IU Indy, downtown Indianapolis. Also the home of the Indy 11 men's squad, USL Championship team. The 2023 USLW champion Indy 11 women's team play at Grand Park, which is a sports complex up in Westfield, Indiana. But they've gotten off to a hot start. Ball goes out. Bambrick will chase it down. And it was a foul. So Butler will set this up just inside the 18. 56th minute. With some pace. Kelly on the turn. Will play it forward. A little bit too heavy for Fischel. Minner plays it back out. And now Junction FC on the counter. Ball played ahead. Giving chase. Lily Klopfenstein. But good defense there from FC Pride Elite. And now this ball played forward. And Rasso will collect it on the chase from Bass. Good defense from Peyton Kaiser to shield number 9 on that run. As we just entered the 57th minute. If you need top-notch equipment for a special project or event, look no further than our rental house in downtown Indianapolis. Roberts Camera, offering a wide range of photo, video, and audio gear. The rental services are perfect for short-term needs without the commitment of purchasing. From high-end cameras and lighting equipment to audio solutions, they've got everything you need to nail your next project. Visit robertscamera.com to find out more. And visit the rental house in downtown Indianapolis. Ball goes out of bounds. But a whistle was blown, so we're going to have a free kick. Just about in the outskirts of the neutral third, just a little bit ahead of the defending third for Junction. They'll send it away. Lots of blue jerseys there. And headed forward. Schwartz giving chase. Ball popped back. Man plays it ahead. And now a race for it on the far sideline. That's Pullins. Giving chase is Callie Cooper, number 33. Into the box. Shot on goal over the crossbar. On the one touch. Bryn Maxwell couldn't keep it down. Sails over. And it remains 1-0. Opportunity in the 58th minute for FC Pride Elite. And we'll have a substitution. Caroline Kelly will come off. And the goal scorer, Emery Newland, the Dayton Flyer, will come in. And getting ready to check in for Junction is number 5, Tammy Shallett. Number 27, Grace Pells. Ball inside the box. Bass hustling for it, but Rasso comes away with it. So she'll gather and send this away. 59th minute, Pride Performance Center. Just outside the city limits of Indianapolis, Indiana, Lawrence Township. Newland gave a battle for it, and Rasso comes out to corral it as Bass and Newland gave chase. Big night sports-wise for the Circle City. The Indiana Pacers, their first NBA Finals appearance since 2000. Facing off against the Oklahoma City Thunder is a big watch party at Gainbridge Fieldhouse in downtown Indy tonight. As the substitutions come in for head coach Kip McDaniel here in the 60th minute. You have a player down on the far side from Junction. Looks to be Caitlin Mann. She took a hard hit in the first half. Was able to get to her feet. Now she's down. Trainer running out to see if she's okay. She gets up very gingerly, helped up by her teammate. And we'll see if she comes off. Looks like she is. Take some time. So let's just hope that Caitlin Mann is okay. I think number 23, Corin Adams, is going to come in. And man, pretty shaken up on that. As Adams enters. It looks like she may have caught something to the facial area, maybe the nose and neck. Head trainer for FC Pride Elite giving her a look. We're back underway at the Pride Performance Center with FC Pride Elite up 1-0. National Soccer Network. Subscribe to National Soccer Network on YouTube for exclusive soccer content, live streams, highlights, and much, much more. Stay connected to all the action by hitting that subscribe button. Don't miss out. Join the National Soccer Network community today. Bass inside the 18 takes a shot, deflected nicely on the backside. Newland over there. Trying to turn, and a whistle. It'll go the other way. Bass had a turn, but good defense on Junction FC to keep number 9 outside of the net. It was Bass in that thrilling 1-1 draw in the 93rd minute, who kept the undefeated season alive for FC Pride Elite. And the winless streak to an end for Lou Fuse. And Maxwell working, and this ball's going to find its way all the way back. Gretchen Mallon will play it ahead. Now forward, here's Shallot, who just came in, but taken away. Summer Official had a run. Bass will get it on the outside. Fancy footwork. Outside the 18, outside the 18. Takes a shot, deflected once again. But back to Sammy King. Still outside the 18. Lauren Adam sends it into the box. Ball headed out. Official comes up, gives chase. Big collision. And a foul the other way in dangerous position. Shallot and Official getting physical just outside the 18. It goes in favor of FC Pride Elite. And we're going to have another substitution for head coach Jamie Gilbert and the team in Aqua. as Marion Coro comes in to spell Samantha Pullins. Coro from Marion, small college in downtown Indianapolis, home of the Knights. She enters with her teammate, Sammy King, also a Knight. And also number 15, Gretchen Mallon. So 3 Marion Knights on the pitch right now for head coach Jamie Gilbert. Here it comes from Fischel to the outside. King into the middle. Still not out of danger yet. Back into the box. And Rasso will come up and clean that one. 65th minute. Midwest Conference Gateway Division matchup in the Women's Premier Soccer League. John Natali with you on a cloud-covered, but sun trying to peek us. You can see some blue skies on top of us. Rain for the majority of the day here in Indianapolis, but that cleared out. And it's been muggy. Here's a shot on goal. But Rasso there to collect that one. Testing Rasso, just as they did. Starting keeper Elise Day, but still only the 1-0 advantage. It's just been the lack of offense from Junction FC to challenge that one goal from FC Pride. All sails a little bit right of us. There'll be a throw-in on the near side. And back, says our head referee. As Lauren Adam will take a few steps back, and she'll send this forward. Here it comes from the near sideline. That's Bass working out of traffic. She'll play it into the middle. Coro now in space, forward to Newland. A little heavy on the touch and on the turnover, but Newland gets it back and now stripped away. Good work by Sheehan on that far side. Still with it. And Newland now in space. Right outside the 18, crossing to the middle. Just over a diving Rasso. Wasn't going to go in the net, but King there. Head ball. And I believe that ball went out of bounds. King just couldn't keep it from going over the end line. So an opportunity as we just entered the 67th minute. And the pressure builds to mount for FC Pride Elite. We'll have another substitution as Dominique Butler comes out. And Coldy Carson will enter. Carson made an appearance in that first half. This ball sent away by Rasso to the center line. Now Newland to the outside. Now into the middle. On the turn is Maxwell, still with it. She'll play it to Fischel. Coming towards us as Adam has it now. Trying to split the defense. She does to the outside. And that ball heavy. Little miscommunication there between King and Adam. There'll be a goal kick for Rasso in the 68th minute. And some more substitutions for head coach Kit McDaniel and Junction FC. Get ready to enter the match. Number 9, Isabel Massey, who started the match, and number 12, Celia Barkley, the captain, who started as well. Meg Rasso, the other named captain for Junction FC this evening. We'll have 3 substitutions for FC Pride as well. Be Taylor Wirt, Carly Gilbert, and Talia Weitzel. As all the substitutions are made. It'll be a free kick from about 35 yards out. Actually, no, it'll be a throw-in. Nope. Got it right the first time. Stay with it, John. This from further out than 35. And Fischel and Adam got tangled up. A little giggle on the sideline. A little do-si-do from Adam and Fischel. And they'll reset. Fischel with it. Trying to work into the middle. Still outside the 18. She'll play it far side to Carson. Now outside the 18. Verberg sends it into the box, but sends it wide. And it'll be a goal kick for Rasso. And we'll have another substitution. Chloe Sikora will re-enter. And she'll spell number 33, Callie Cooper. So Rasso to send this away. 70th minute. FC Pride lead up 1-0 over Junction FC. Crucial Midwest Conference Gateway Division matchup. FC Pride just playing points behind Lou Fuse Athletic. And these 3 points would tie them for the time being for first place in the division. Junction FC not just looking for their first win, looking for their first goal of the season. Boy, what a momentum shift that would be if Junction FC was able to put one in the back of the net. But only 19 minutes to get that to happen as we're in the 71st minute here at the Pride Performance Center on the outskirts of Indianapolis, Indiana. Being patient, it's Kaylee Winters. Massey there. But good help defense from Weitzel. Ball trickles out of bounds. And it's going to be a corner on the near side for Junction FC. So an opportunity here for Junction in the 71st minute. It'll be Sikora who takes this. And she's going to do it with her left boot. She switches sides. Stacked on top of the 18, one on the goal line. Ball into the box, far post, good ball. Headed out, giving chase on that far side. It's Verberg and Adams, and that ball popped in the air. And still in bounds, Newland over there, but this ball is going to make a way back. And working that sideline, and now Junction to reset just in front of the center line. They'll play it all the way back to Rasso. And it comes towards us. Massey there, shielded by Weitzel. And it'll be a throw-in. Fischel working against Sikora, splits the defense. In space, good ball in the middle, Newland there. Can she beat the keeper? She does! 2-0 FC Pride Elite. Or actually, no. Offside on Newland. How close was that? On a late whistle. That was a great ball from Summer Fischel to find a streaking Newland, but just ahead of that line. And it remains 1-0. Wow. 73rd minute. So this ball's sent away. Now to the center line. Trying to turn. Here's Weitzel. Good help defense on the backside from Scout Minert to knock that out of bounds, but it'll still be a throw-in as Lauren Adam comes up to take this. That's going to come the other way. Be sure to book your next game with the National Soccer Network for professional live streaming and full broadcast services. Let us bring your event to life with high-quality production and coverage. Scan the QR code or call 586-304-4405 and schedule your broadcast today. Get your team in the game on the National Soccer Network. 39 states in which we do matches all across the country. and grows continuously every day. The amount of matches we do, the different leagues that we do, USL 2, USLW, NPSL, WPSL, UPSL, MWPL. Oh, what else is there? The APSL, the League for Clubs. I'm running out of academies. I don't even know what leagues there are. They just do so many. And such a valuable service to any club looking for recognition on that platform. Strictly Soccer. And everybody's very dedicated to the craft. That's a good ball from Fischel. Newland giving chase, but good effort from Meg Rassow to come out of her box to keep away from the streaking Newland. And now this ball will come towards us. Adam splits the defense. And Gilbert couldn't get a good touch on it. So Massey gets it. And giving chase again. This ball sent forward down the sideline. Weitzel giving chase. Able to get there outside the 18. Ball sent into the box, but cleared out. And now to the middle. Fischel on the turn. Shot. And right at Rassow. Gilbert got a good strike on it, but right into the mitts of Meg Rassow. So she will send this away from the top of the box. Just over the center line. Newland. And now Fischel. And Adam going to reset over the center line. This ball cleared across on the run on the backside. Can Verber get there? She does. Still outside the 18. Now she's in. And this ball all the way back. And Gretchen Mallon will collect it, and she'll play it all the way back to her keeper, Bambrick. Just about the end of the 77th minute. Plenty of time left for Junction FC, but at some point, the clock has become the opponent too. It's now on the 18. Ball in the middle, cleared away. And Summer Fischel showing a lot of offensive prowess in the second half. She's been involved in most of the scoring opportunities so far. In the box, there's Newland. Ball not out of danger yet. Now cleared out as Sheehan gives chase. But on the back from Kira Verberg. And now Wirt on the turn. Looking for help. And she'll bring it towards us. Lauren Adam in space, working against Massey. Plays it ahead. And now down the sideline, Weitzel got to the box. And a whistle blown. And Talia Weitzel will have a substitution. Captain Sammy King, the Marion Knight, will re-enter. Good minutes for Marion Coro. As a Knight spells a Knight. And Lily Klopfenstein. Will enter, and also Caroline Kelly. She'll get in the next substitution. All in the 78th minute. And ball is kicked forward. Adam got a head on it. King took a whiff. Sikora giving chase. And back to Adam. Good pressure from Massey, but Adam able to get away. Pokes it ahead. But Winter's there. Ball to the middle. Taken away. Kaiser. Going to switch fields. Adams will send it into the box. Nobody home. That ball roll out of bounds. And give it an opportunity for Caroline Kelly to come into the match. Looks like she's going to spell Emery Newland, who came very close to having a little bit offside. on that second opportunity. Caroline Blount will enter soon for head coach Kip McDaniel and Junction FC on the next time. That ball skips away from Gilbert. Now the substitution will happen. It looks like Corin Adams is going to come off. She started this match and started the second half, number 23. And in comes Caroline Blount. 80th minute. Time is of the essence for Junction FC. Can FC Pride put this away with a second goal? Or just like miraculously against Lou Fuse, will Junction FC pull a rabbit out of the hat and get the equalizer to tie this one up? 10 minutes left to decide it. Here's Adam. Why choose Roberts? With over 6 decades of expertise and customer trust, a comprehensive selection of new and used gear, authorized reseller of leading brands, opportunities to sell or trade used equipment, and rental services for flexible, professional solutions. Choose Roberts Camera and use Photo Pro. Visit them at Roberts Case. But Rasso will clean that up, and that ball cleared out to the far side. It's going to be a throw-in on that far sideline for FC. Actually, no, a foul. So this will come back. Now we're in single digits in time, and now that second opponent, as I mentioned, has hit the pitch against Junction FC, not just FC Pride Elite, but the clock as well. And it's been tough sledding to generate any offense in the second half. A few opportunities in that first half, but didn't really test starting keeper Haley Wade. Here's Gilbert on the touch. That ball cleared to the outside. Offenstein giving chase. Now Kelly on the turn. Outside the 18, sends it into the box. But Rasso there. We'll have 2 more substitutions for FC Pride at the next opportunity. Be Bryn Maxwell and Brees Bass, the hero of that match. It's Lou Fuse in an exhilarating finish here at the Pride Performance Center. The first goal allowed by Lou Fuse on the season. It couldn't have come at a worse time for them, but no better time than for FC Pride. Gilbert settles to herself. She'll play it to the outside to Adam. Against Massey. Massey gives chase. Now more pressure, and she'll play it back. And now to our side, Fischel, who's been kind of the orchestrator of offense here in the second half. That ball heavy from Sikora. And Mallon will play it to the far side. Here's Carson. Recognizable in those orange cleats. Plays it forward. Gilbert. Tried to use a heel kick, but no one home on it. King giving chase, as is Verberg. Ball goes out of bounds. Will be a throw-in on the far side for FC Pride Elite. And good news, it looks like number 24, Caitlin Mann, is also going to re-enter the match. She took, I believe, a shot to the face. See on the sideline, concussion test was being facilitated for number 24, but she's making her way to the sideline, so that's good to see. Caitlin Mann will re-enter this one. Good work by the staff, the training staff of FC Pride Elite. Here's Fischel in space. Now she'll play it to the outside. And offside is a call. As Bass had a run, but that flag went up on the far side. 84th minute. here's our substitution. Man will spell team captain Celia Barkley. So it's a good sight to see from 24, re-entering the pitch for head coach Kip McDaniel after that collision on the far side early here in the second half. This ball played forward, Schwartz over there. Adam and Mallon. Ball goes out of bounds. It's going to be a throw-in for Junction. Massey leaves it for Blount. And Schwartz trying to turn. Now some help defense. There'll be a throw-in for FC Pride on that far sideline. Actually, be a foul. So this ball will get sent away. 85th minute. On the run, that's Fischel again. Now she'll play into the middle. To the outside, Verberg sends it into the box. Nobody home. Deflected out, trying to give chase. Cleared. Will it stay in? It does. Now we'll pave it over to center line. Maxwell took a big bump. Play on. Ref not interested. That ball popped in the air. Sikora ended up with it. Good recovery defense from Sammy King. Now Fischel has Bass to close as us, and now Bass gets it. Tried to make a move. Good defense from number 15, Caroline Blount. And we'll have substitutions. A Scout Minert. And Emery Newland going to re-enter after she just came out for a brief spell on the 86th minute. A tie for first place on the line, but also a chance for Junction FC to get a point if they can find that equalizer late in this second half, as we're just about to enter the 87th minute. Fischel to set up this free kick. Just inside the neutral third. And she'll send us to the backside. Ball in the box. Carson there. Shot on goal, deflected. King ran under it. Here comes Fischel on the battle. Schwartz won it. Good work from 99. And now Junction. And just a miss hit. There'll be a throw-in. On near side, Lauren Adam will do it. Fischel on the interception. Again in the middle. Looking for help. Plays the ball. But 88th minute. Time running out for Junction FC. Had a good showing here against FC Pride. Just the first goal early, 4 minutes into it. There's Kira Verberg on a shot, got past to Diving Day in goal, but on the backside, Emery Newland, who's on chase now, was able to put in the back of the net. Heavy to the middle, Kelly there, and sails it into the back of the net behind the posts. FC Pride trying to clamp the door with a second goal. Junction FC still alive, looking for that equalizer. 89th minute here at the Pride Performance Center. Lawrence Township, just on the outskirts of downtown Indianapolis. Schwartz pops it up, giving chase. Is Minert, that ball cleared. Fischel there, man working against her. And big collision in the center. But play on, ref not interested. Through ball. Here's Maxwell, but just heavy on the touch. Rasso has to work quick. And she sends it away. Over the center line. And Fischel once again, she's had the ball at her feet a lot in the second half. Now Bass, the hero against Lou Fuse. Can she get a second goal? Played into the middle, diving, good play by Rasso. And Fischel again with it. Here's Lauren Adam. She's going to send it into the box. No, she doesn't. Pass out there, so is Adam. And that's going to be a corner in the 90th minute for FC Pride Elite on the near side towards us. We'll see if they can't put the nail in the coffin on this one, or can Junction clear it and get a run. Swartz is back. They'll have to move everybody forward after this service in from the near corner. Here it comes. In the box. Ball into the middle. Just outside of the box. Still a scrum for it. And finally, after ping-pong effort, Caroline Kelly came in to clean up the mess. And it's now 2-0 FC Pride Elite. Just so much commotion in the box. Rasso couldn't find the ball, and Kelly came in to collect it and just had an open net in front of her, and it's now 2-0. FC Pride Elite over Junction FC, and put that in added time in the goal for Caroline Kelly. And Bambrick, who hasn't had to do much in this second half, is working to get the combined clean sheet with starting keeper Haley Wade as we're in added time. A run on the outside. And it looks like we will have a real late substitution. Or we won't, because our referee put his hand up towards us. And again, trying to get the sub in. And they will. This will be Audrey Marshall, number 19. She'll get her first action of this one. Pride Elite's probably going to leave this one with a victory. Lots of credit for Junction FC. They had to play on their heels the majority of the match, but what could have been a huge blowout, it was 1-0 just up until added time of the second half. So a good effort from the young team from Junction, Illinois. Newland outside the box, sends it inside. Ball squirts away. Kelly there again. Box all the way back. Carson is just going to play this ball to Mallon. Mallon will switch fields to Lauren Adam. And Newland to the outside. Here's Bass trying to get in the box. She does. Pokes it with her foot. A diving save by Rasso. And it's going to for FC Pride Elite, and this could be the end of it here, the final possession. And what happened on the last one is just a ping-pong effort inside the 6. Rasso couldn't find it, and then Caroline Kelly came in on the backside to put it in the net to make it 2-0. We'll see what we do here. Ball in the box, now to the outside. Will it get sent in? It does. Back post, Rasso comes out, punches it away. Good effort. And then that ball cleared. And the 3 whistle blows. And that'll do it. Here from the Pride Performance Center, your final score, FC Pride Elite 2, and Junction FC 0. FC Pride improves their record to 3-1-0, while Junction FC drops to 0-4. On behalf of our entire National Soccer Network crew, I'm John Natale, and we want to thank you for joining us on this Thursday evening. Be sure to subscribe to the YouTube channel and tune into Roku, Facebook, and Twitter to see the best soccer from all levels all across the country. Once again, from the Pride Performance Center, your final score, FC Pride Elite 2, Junction FC 0. So long from the Circle City, everyone. Have a great evening.